Okay, so here we go with the next question. Well, welcome again to Learning O'Clock. Okay, number two. Number two, what is the prime factors of 24? What is the prime factors of 24? What is the prime factors of 24? Take note of this. Prime factors. So prime factors, right? But hey, it's important that we get to know what factors is. You see what factors is or factors are before we know if that factor is really prime, right? So we have to know what is factors exactly. Then, hey, what makes a factor to be prime? Right? Very important. Very important. So factors are simply numbers that can divide a number without remainder. Okay, I'll take that again. Factors of a number are numbers that would simply divide a number without remainder. Let's take, for instance, we have, this is a two-digit number, tens. So let's take a simple number, a digit number, unit. Let's say 6. What are the factors of 6? So this is for 6. For 6, we could say, okay, what number can divide? We can start 1 is a factor of every number. Because, hey, if a number is divided by 1, you're left with that number itself and it has no remainder. Actually, no remainder with it. Okay, so 1, let's see, 1 is a factor of 6 because 1 can divide 6 times without any remainder. Okay, so we have number, let's take the numbers. Let's just number the numbers somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on. Okay, so let's just take the single digit numbers. So you have, for 1, we've used 1. 6 can be divided by 1. 6 divided by 1, it's 6. Any remainder? No. So it makes it a factor, 1. How about 2? 6 divided by 2, it's equal to 3. Any remainder? No. So you have 2 as a factor of 6. Okay, how about 3? Can 3 be divided by 6? Absolutely. Okay, so 6 divided by 3, it's equal to 2. Yeah, 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. So any remainder? No. So that makes 3 a factor of 6. 6 divided by 1, 2. No remainder. 6 divided by 2, 3. No remainder. 6 divided by 3, 2. No remainder. And 6 divided by 4. Hey, 4. Okay. 6 divided by 4, what you get? It's 6 divided by 4, it's 1, remainder 2. So you have a remainder. So this is not a factor of 6 because 6 divided by 4, it's 1. You can divide it once, but you have a remainder of 2. You see? So that is not a factor of 6. So how about 5? 6 divided by 5 is 1, remainder 1. So you have a remainder. Every time you have a remainder, that implies that 6 cannot be divided. 5 is not a factor of 6, or that number is not a factor when you have remainder. How about 6 itself? 6 divided by 6, it's 1. Any remainder? No. So can we try any number ahead of it? No. So that makes this 3 and 6. So these are the factors of 6. Okay, 1, 2, 1 is a factor of every number. and itself is also a factor, right? We have 6 here, 6 divided by 6. Now 6 divided by 2, 3, 6 divided by 3, you have 2. So there you have it, 6, 1, 2, 3, and 6. So these are the factors. These particularly are the factors of 6. Why? Because all these numbers can divide 6 without a remainder. Okay, that's for a unit number. Let's get to 24. So we'll be a bit fast with this. Okay, so for 24 divided 1 is a factor of every number. So 1. Then 24 divided by 2. Yes. Another way you can get that is, okay, a fast way, 2 times, or 12 times, it's equal to 24. So, hey, that's another way. So 2, yes, is a factor. Now, how about 3? Yes, 3, it's a factor, because 3, 8 times is 24. And also 24 divided by 3, what you get is 8. So no remainder, so that's 3. How about 4? Number 4. Yes, 4 6 times is 24. So that makes 4. You see, makes 4 the factor of 24. So 4. So how about 5? We can get 5 how many times? So the closest you can get about with 5 is 5 times. It's 25. Even if we go a step backward, 5 4 times, you get 20. That will be equal to 20. So in no way, even in between here, you don't get to 24. So 5 is not a factor. 6, absolutely. 6 is a factor of 6 times 4, right? So 6 is a factor. So we have 6 times 4. But did you take note of this? Notice that 4 times 6. Yeah, so other way around, 6 times 4. You get 24. That's equal to 24. Then we also have after 6, 7. You can think about that. No. 8. Yes. 8 3 times is 24. So we have 8. So on and on we move like that. We get 12, right? 10 and 11, it's not a factor because it would have a remainder. So 12 times 2, you get 24. So there you have it. And okay, so you have 12. Then itself, 24 itself, 24 times 1, it's 24. So you have 24 and 24. So there you have it. Okay, so the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Okay, so how many factors do we have here? From here we could see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factors. Okay, so out of these factors now, all of these factors of 24, right? Which of these are prime numbers? Which of them are prime numbers? So that's when, once you are able to find the prime numbers out of this, that would be the solution to this problem. We'll just be able to find the prime. All of these factors, which of these are prime numbers? So here we have it. Prime numbers are numbers. Okay, so what are prime numbers? Very important question. Prime numbers, a very basic one. Prime numbers have only 2 factors. What does that really mean? It has only 2 factors. prime numbers can only be divided by 1 and itself. So what do I mean? So prime factors have only 2 factors. And what are those 2 factors? 1 and itself. Okay, 1 and itself. So we look at all of this. That's first for prime numbers. Look at all of this. Which of this have only 2 factors? Right? Now, again, 1 is not a prime. So we are taking 1 out. 1 is not a prime number. Okay, so we're looking at from 2 down to all the numbers that are really prime factors here. They're prime numbers here. Okay, so have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. So looking at this 2, let's check. What number can divide 2? Just 1 and itself, right? So 2 divided by 1 is 2, and 2 divided by 2, there's no other number. So that's 2, boom, out. Then let's check out 3. Okay, think about it. 1 and itself. There's no other number that can divide 3 without a remainder. So 3. How about 4? I think I'm looking at it again. 4 has 1, 2, and 4. Oh my, it has more than 2 factors. Mind you, prime numbers have only 2 factors. It has more than 2. We're not going to pick it as one of the prime factors of 24. So let's try out 6. 6 has 1 as a factor, 2 as a factor, 3 as a factor, and 6 itself. So 4 all the way. Hey, no, we can't use it. We just need a number that can be divided, that has only 2 factors. How about 8? Really? 8 has more. 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 4, and 8. 12, that has more than 2 factors. 24 has more than 2 factors. Hey, so that gets us to this. So the prime factors here, the prime factors of 24 is simply 2 and 3. So that's it. 2 and 3. Those are the prime factors of it. Take note, factors. Factors are numbers that can divide a number without a remainder. Okay, so for us to answer this question or to solve this problem, right, first we had to understand what factors are. Then once we're able to get out the factors, then we can identify the factors that are prime numbers. Okay, so once you're able to know the factors that are prime numbers, they become prime factors. Okay, so that's how we got all of this. First find the factors, then you're able to identify the numbers that are prime. And there you go, 2 and 3. More practice, you get better. Okay, so thank you for listening. We wish you all the best in your exams, okay? And I wish you success in your working class too. Bye for now. Cheers.